And I think I'm live, so good evening, welcome to F1 Division 2 from the Circuit of the Americas. That's right, a land that doesn't speak England, they speak American. Before I start tonight, I'm not sure whether people know. If you're not from the UK or you're not sufficiently old enough, understandable. To me, the voice of Formula One, Murray Walker, it's been announced that he died tonight. So hopefully this race will honour the legacy of a lot of people in his memory. For me, he was an integral part of me loving Formula One when I was growing up. Such sayings as I'm going to stop the start watch. All the cars are different except the one in front is identical. And the car upside down is a Toyota. That's just some of many. So it's sad that he's died tonight. So hopefully this will be a race which will live up to his memory. So anyways, moving on, we're on to Division 2. It's round 7. We're in a land that, like I said, doesn't speak England, they speak American. And we've got quite an interesting race coming up, I think, from after watching the D1 stream. It was a very, very lively race. It was a very, very lively end to the race. Everyone trying to predict when the rain was gonna come, and trying to predict when to go on to the intermediate. Some went on a little bit too soon, some timed it absolutely perfect, and he's at one as per usual because he is just a machine. So I'll go through championship standings. I'm going to go into the OFR app, which, if you have iOS, is available. If you don't have iOS and you don't have an iPhone of some sort, you are an idiot. You need to get Apple. It's much better. So, championship standings, we've got Lav Sesh at top on 72, Godwazza on 66, Jota Josa on 63, Nils Barca on 58, Super Bounty on 45, Jedi on 36, Bossman Pickle on 35, Proctor on 34, Weird TV on 31, Kitten Mittens 29, Random Series 25, Amia 19, Robot on 18, Willans on 16, Count Shakira on 14, Havoc on 12, Bob's Your Uncle and BWAT also on 12. You can do it on 2, and the rest have not scored. So now we're just waiting. And we have a wet qualifying. And we have a wet qualifying, folks. This is gonna be fun. I'd much rather take a boat and paddle on this track than a Formula One car. I'm now waiting to hear Smalley explode, as of about now. Oh no, if you can hear very, very quietly, that's him swearing quite a lot that it's raining. So I just wonder I wonder if the rain's going to stop before the end of the session, or if it's going to be... So, people are going out on... Some are going out on wets. So, outlap. Jedi's going to be the first one out. He's out on the full wet of tyre. And Ha 7 also out on the wettest of tyres. Everyone going out on the full wet. I think all you need for this race is a boat, a paddle, and possibly a snorkel if you fall overboard. We've got the GTS races as well tomorrow, which are also going to be in the rain, so we're going to see plenty and plenty of precipitation, let's say. So I'm going to follow Jedi on his first lap. I'm going to go on board with him when he gets to the start-finish line. And then we're going to go on a lap. A very, very soggy lap, but we're going to go on a lap. I mean, look at it. It's just horrendous. I'm glad I'm commentating. I'd hate to drive in this. So now, here we go. He's on board now with Jedi. Heading down into turn 1. It's going to be so tricky to get acceleration right. Keep the wheel spin down as much as possible. And now a section they've copied from Silverstone. It should be illegal. This section is quick, but it's nowhere near as good as Maggots and Beckett's. It really isn't. And understandably, he is gone purple first sector, as he is the first man out of the pits. Willand has gone out on the intermediates. So let's see how Jedi manages the conditions. Hello Steve, it's just me. Nice to see you got a good result in the earlier race, mate. So now, Jedi heading round this back end of the circuit, brakes lock, and you want to have the brake bias as far forward as possible. There is only one guy out in the intermediates I can see, and that's Willands. Everyone else has taken a set of the full wet tyres. Everyone's going to be watching Willands' times. And interesting, you can see the brakes locking there from Jedi. He comes across the line with 1 minute 50. Not sure if that's good, but we'll soon find out. B-Watt is locking everything. I'm going to go to Willands. I'm quite interested. See how his lap's going on the inters. It's not going well. Everyone's 150, 151s. He's not even 150s, and he's at the 150s in its final corner. What I feel he needs to do, watch him spinning up. 155, I think that is. 155.4. It might be worth Willands fueling the car up and just running that car more and more and more in the session, and just leaving those sets of tyres on. That might be a bit of a clever strategy to go for. So he's 1.2 seconds up on his own time sector 1. This guy, this is the guy to watch for me. Everyone else is out on wets. He's out on the inters. He can make this work. As he's now heading down the back straight. See how quick he is now at the end of the second sector. Careful, he doesn't run out of road. He's 1.1 up on his own time. As there's more and more times going in. B-Watt is slow so far, 2 minutes 21. If you know you're lower down the field like Williams generally, this might be a very, very clever move, but he's going to have to be patient and wait and see if this works, as he's coming out of turn 19 and almost all over the place. Heading into the final corner. 51, 52, 53, 53.9. He's time to getting quicker. He's starting to build confidence now on the intermediates. I am going to stay with him just a little bit at this stage, because he could be the guy that pulls the pin, as he almost loses control there. But very, very well to keep hold of the car. He's slightly quicker in first sector. He's invalidated this lap. But he may as well keep going. Keep building confidence in the tyres. Keep building temperature. There's nobody else gone out on the wets. Or the inters for now, sorry. There's Monty Perez, Smalley. I'm going to come back to Williams in a bit, because he's invalidated his lap. Smalley is that's a wide line. That's quite a lot of track limits there. That was very, very far wide. There he goes, he's back off and running again. As he said, 2 minutes 16 for his first lap. So let's watch Smalley now on a lap. I do feel there has to be someone lower down to take a gamble on the inters. Kitten Mittens might be that man. Oh, Haha's retired from the session. I don't know whether they'll laugh at that one or not. We'll see. I'm going to go back to Williams. Williams is actually in the pits. Williams is in the pits as Kitten Mittens is coming out. He's on the inters, so he's making the switch to intermediates. So that he's going to be the next to try his luck. Let's see, Robot, he's 2.6 seconds up on his own time in the second sector. Hello, Mr. Rubs. My second favourite Spaniard after Danny. This Robot is heading in, even though he was quicker in that lap. Smalley's invalidated his time, so I'm not interested. Josu is the quickest so far, 49.6. And you've got Jedi, Random Serious, God Was a Proctor's gone back out on the full wet. As the times they're going to start tumbling like a fruit machine, I feel. I can't tell if that's a bit better out on track. Looks slightly better. Let's see, there's more people pulling the pin on the inters. Willan's has gone out on another fresh set of inters. Kitten Mittens on Spy. Danny's out on the inters. Robot's going to go on the inters as well. As Joseph has actually invalidated his lap. So, whereas Kitten Mittens is going to be the first one to be having a lap on the inters this time round, so let's watch this lap as he heads out the final corner. And go on board now, heading down to turn one. Hopefully that car stays out the way, and he does. There are more and more people pulling the pin and going on inters. So now let's watch Kitten Mittens go through this first little section, threading the eye of a needle. Staying off the white lines. How much quicker is he? He's actually 10th down. But that's understandable at this stage because he's getting used to a different type of tyre. He was on the wet tyres before. Whereas Williams, who wasn't, he'll be able to go again. And this time might just be a bit quicker now. I will go to Williams in just a bit. Now Kitten Mittens. Weird TV's gone on the inters. I think Josie's going to go to the inters as well shortly. I think everyone is going to go to intermediate tyres. We're in for a bit of a lively end to quali here, folks. But to me, you need to have 3 or 4 laps to build confidence. I think people are moving too late. Oh no! Kitten Mittens, he's invalidated his lap time for track limit. So Williams, he's 1.1 seconds up on his own time there, first sector. Is his teammate going to let him by? Oh, yes he is. Only just. As now Williams heads down into the hairpin. He's 2.61. He's 2.6 up. He's the guy who's built the knowledge up of the inters. And this should result in a quick lap time. He'll have the knowledge to get faster. Whereas the other guys won't have the knowledge and they may be a lap too late. Not just my personal opinion, and I might be wrong. There's Williams now. Let's see, what does he do? He's gone quickest, 48.4. Right, now then folks, now we're in for some antics. Here's the first guy to pull the pin. He did it right at the very start of the session, so he's got all the knowledge in the world. There's Kitten Mittens now. He has a fast middle sector. He needs to avoid invalidating this lap though. Let's see how he does this time round. He stays within the confines of the track. Someone run wide there, but that's alright. It's Smalley stayed on the wet tyres. That's a brave call. He's now Kitten Mittens heads out the final corner. What does he do? He does a 50.6. Surprising he hasn't gone slightly quicker. Robot goes third on the inters. 150 flat. Good time there from Mr. Robot. There's a yellow flag in this sector now. It's all good. We're off and racing again. I'm just interested to see, is Willands going quicker this time round? Missed his split time now, unfortunately, but never mind. As he heads out of turn 19. This could be a bold move. He's going to have time for 2 laps. And he does, 47.7. He's only getting quicker as well. Giorgioso is invalidated his lap again. Jedi hasn't improved. Smalley's retired from the session. He's quite content. He's just making numbers, he probably feels. Kitten Mittens, what's he's 8 tenths up on his time. Giorgioso is under pressure here. He is invalidated this lap, and he's only got 1 lap left to improve. And he's run wide into turn 1 as well, so now let's just keep an eye on his lap. And there's more improvement from Robot. He goes to a 48.3. Random Serious goes pole. 47.3 this time from Random Serious. Willands is invalidated this lap, but he's going to get time for 1 more lap. Proctor stayed out on the wets. That's a bad move. Jedi goes pole. 46.8, I think. This is literally gonna be a fruit machine, trying to stay on top of everybody. Willands is invalidated. Robot is coming round the final corner. In fact, no, he's not. He's 2 tenths slower. Giorgioso is 2.3 seconds up. Slightly run wide. This is going to be the last lap of quali. Nils doesn't improve. He stays 6th. Kitten Mitten stays 8th. Monty Perez is in the pit lane in 13th. As he heads through the final corner now, has he invalidated? No. This is looking quick. And it is 46.2. That's massive improvement there. Now then, Willands is on up. Godwazza's gone second. 46.8. Random Serious is the second quicker as well here. So let's watch Random Serious now head across the line. Where does he improve? Pull! 45.9. Bounty goes 4th. Jedi's on a better lap, but don't think he's going to be quick enough. Heading round the final turn now. Let's see. He goes 46.4. He goes to 3rd fastest. Willands is a 10th quicker, but don't think it's going to be an improvement on 6th. He comes round the final turn now. With his teammate in close proximity. He improves his time but stays 6th, and his Weird TV goes into 7th as well. I think that's everyone across the line, I think. There we have it. Random Serious will claim pole from Giorgioso, Jedi, Godwazza, Super Bounty, Willands in 6th, Weird TV 7th, Robot 8th, Nils 9th, Lavsesh 10th, Kitten Mittens 11th, Proctor, Monty Perez, B. Watt, Danny Smalley, and then Ha Hazha, or something like that. Those who stayed out on the wets, that was a bad move. So now we're just waiting for everyone to sort their strats and all that sort of thing out. Then we'll be off and racing. Right, here we go. 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are off and racing. Random Series got a poor start. Josie's got the lead. The two McLarens touch. Heading to turn 1. It looks like everybody has got themselves away cleanly. That's a very good news for everybody. Josie from God Was a Jedi, Random Series, Will Hans in 5th. Bounty's up there in the top 6. With Weird TV up there. Robot in 8th. Love Sesh 9th. Nils in 10th. As there's a bit of a move possibly from I think there was Proctor possibly on Nils. Big Watt's gone up into 11th. As ahead, Love Sesh is up and down the inside of Robot and gets the place as well. Just to see what tyres of people have started on. Well, there's a bit of a mixture. Robot having a really big dive down the inside here of Love Sesh and getting past. Good job. As now Weird TV is Bounty's trying to have a look down the inside of Will Hans and it doesn't quite come off. Now we could have Weird TV having a look down the inside into turn 1. And doesn't, he holds on. Good job. Yellow flag. Yellow flag sector 1. Proctor looks like has had a bit of an incident. B-Watt gets a 5-second penalty already. Yep. Proctor it is who's had an incident. There's bits of carbon fibre and there is a safety car already. Proctor's been disqualified, so Well, I think it's too early for anyone to come to the pit lane. I'm trying to see who does have front wing damage. Danny's fine, Swally's fine. That's I think he's fine. Can't see clearly. Oh, B-Watt's not. He's got a boatload of damage. He's fine. Yeah, so the safety car's going to wait to pick them up. Should be a relatively short safety car, I'd imagine. Thank you to Cody's for that strategy. It's about as useful as a chopped fire guard, but there you go. What happened, Proctor, was who had the incident with you? As I believe now the leader will have got to, so there is some stoppers. B-Watt is in, as is he's getting his front wing changed. B-Watt now, he's having to serve a 5-second penalty. Now here comes the change. He's gone from medium to medium. There he goes. At the pit lane, Haha's gone to the soft tyres. Nobody used any dry tyres in quali, so to me, I think the two-stopper could be on. It's a very, very tyre-hungry track, is Circuit of the Americas. Especially the first sector. Sorry, no, especially the first sector and the final sector. Corners there to test out the tyre life. So Josie's ahead of Godwazza, Jedi, Random Serious, Willands, Super Bounty, Weird TV, Laugh Sesh, Robot, and then Nils. That's your top 10. As we will just await confirmation that the safety car is away in. Not away in this time round. As we're going to have another lap on the safety car. If I were down the back, if I was one of Smalley or Danny, maybe get off the soft tyres onto the medium and risk a two-stopper. So, out front, just waiting for word on when the safety car's going to come in. It's not going to be until next lap, you feel. Sorry, at the end of this lap. So apparently... Oh. That is unfortunate, Proctor. So let's see. See when the safety car will come in. Now is the answer. So now we're building up to a restart. As Josie's backing the pack up away from the safety car. Safety car is now in the pits. Josie will be the one to pull the pin on this restart. There he goes. Now he's off. Now we're racing. Josie takes the lead from B-Watt. Sector 4. Could have been instant, surely. Now we go, we're off again. So the top 4 keep their positions. Wellans keeps his position from Bounty, Weird TV. Love Sesh. Robot, Nils. That's your 10. Kitten Mittens in 11th. Monty Perez 12th, Smalley 13th. Haha's got B-Watt and Danny snapping at his heels. Everyone's very much keeping their noses clean at this restart. There goes Danny, he's making his way out. So now then, Josie's pulled clear of God Wazoo's pulled clear of Jedi. Willans is up to 4th. Willans has pulled his way past Random Serious. Random Serious is the first one on the mediums, and there's a bit of a train forming here. Ahead of behind Random Serious, you've got Bounty, Weird TV, and now going down the inside is Bounty, and that's allowed Weird TV through. As Random Serious is defended almost into the final corner, locking the brakes up. B-Watt picks up the 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Random TV has Weird TV pulling alongside, and he goes past into turn 1. So Random Serious has had a poor restart from 4th, he's down to 7th, but I've got a funny feeling his tyre temperatures haven't built up as quickly as the others. And of course, there are softer compounds. So this might come back to Random Serious, it might do. But he's the only one doing an alternate. He's one of very few doing the alternate strategy. Laugh Sesh behind him in 8th. Also doing alternate strategy. As looking back. Now Willans is looking down the inside of Super Bounty. Heading down into the hairpin. As Bounty is hanging on. And he's hanging on grimly. Oh, he's just about defended from now. That allows Weird TV in. No, he defends. This is a very, very interesting battle here between AlphaTauri and Ferrari. As Weird TV's trying to look for a way past, and he runs wide. Does as Willans, and Weird TV gets up into 5th place. Side by side action a little bit further back. Thank you, camera angles. As Robot is going alongside Random Serious. Random Serious is falling backwards. He's now down to 9th place. That restart is costing him dear. Right now. Not sure what's going on. As Danny now picks up 3-second penalty. Random Serious now has Nils having a look. Go on board with Nils. Let's see how close he can get. Random Serious is picking up DRS from Robot, and Nils is picking up from him. So these two on the mediums. There's a bit of a position change here. As Lavsesh is having a look down the inside of Willands. Is Willands' tyres going off? Not sure. But Lavsesh is now the first medium tyred guy. Let's have a look from the back of Willands. He's holding a steady defence, but now there's going to be some DRS action. And oh, there's Robot. Hello. How nice to see you. Robot makes a move up into 7th place. There's Weird TV's had an incident. He's cost himself some places. That's cost him dear as well. That's moved him from 5th down to 10th. That's unlucky. And Nils now having a look at the back of Random Serious. He picks up the penalty for his efforts as well. See any more penalties, then Bruno Fernandes, I'm giving you a call. Is now just up ahead. Robot is making the move on Willands. And he's got it done as well. He had plenty of DRS to make the move happen. Whoa, that was... I thought Lavsesh was going to go at the back of Willands there. I thought I was heading for disaster. But no, that's... Disaster has been averted there. As this is a big train. God has picked up probably Josie's pulled clear, by the way. He's 2 and a bit seconds clear now of God Jedi has pulled clear of everybody else. Bounty is on ploughing a very lone furrow in 4th. His Robot now heads this rather large train. Kitten Mittens is retired. But fortunately there's no safety car, so we're carrying on. Something's happened. Weird TV's backwards. He just needs to get his head back down. Just keep it cool. Virtual safety car. Well, everyone's speed gets controlled at this point. It's about 4 to about 40. I think it's 40% less. And the best way to describe a virtual safety car, if you want to listen to David Croft, it's basically imagine if everyone was put on the same scale-electric track and kept to the same speed. That's pretty much it. So now, I'm just waiting for the virtual safety car to end. There we go, it's ended, we're off and racing again. Nobody, it seems like, has picked up the drive-through penalty, which is good. Everyone starting to get the grips now with the virtual safety car and procedures. This Robot has Willands, Lavsesh, Random Serious and Nils behind him. This is a rather lengthy train. B-Wop picks up another penalty. So penalties wise, there you can see it. Everyone's just cancelling each other out. It's a bit of a DRS train just at the minute. But Robot seems to be just starting to gain a little bit of advantage now. As Jotajosu picks up another penalty. That gap actually between Jotajosu and Godwaza has actually closed up. I'm going to give the leaders a little bit of airtime at this stage. I don't know why the camera angles do this. That's why I'm going to go on board facing frontwards from Godwaza. And down into the hairpin. Yellow flag sector 2, that's random serious. He's had another random serious moment. He's had a bit of a nightmare so far, this race. He's only gone one way and it ain't forwards. As now, Willands, Robot and Lavsesh are very close together. As Willands has got back ahead of Robot. This lot are really pushing the tyres to the limit here. Heading into the final corner. Robot's going to have a bit of DRS advantage. As B-Watt picks up another penalty. That's... where is B-Watt? Robot dive bombed down the inside of Willands. He put a stamp on it and sent it. And he's held it. He's held it, and now Willands having looked back down the inside. Robot has to take evasive action. That's now Willands up into fourth. Something's happened to Super Bounty. Oh, there we go. There's been a spin. There's Lavsesh. Lavsesh is round. He's off and racing again, so no panics there. Bounty's... Tell you what, Bounty's actually pitted. He's got on the mediums. He's pulled the pit. He's one of the first of the elite front bunch to pit. There's now Robot looking down the inside of Willands, making the move stick, and Haha's made a move down the inside of Nils. Robot isn't able to break the DRS gap. So you hear Willands. This is resulting in the battle you're seeing. So Josie is the first guy in. There he goes. Robot's in. Willands is in. So the guy I'm going to watch out for. There's people staying out. So where's Bounty? Bounty's now heading round the final corner. He's going to comfortably stay ahead of Robot. There he goes. There he goes to Bounty now. Head just picks up a penalty there just as we're talking about him. Danny's in 11th, but he's yet to stop. He's just picked up a penalty there as well. There's Robot behind him. There Willan, Smalley and then Weird TV. So eyes are very much out front. We've got Godwaza and Jedi yet to pit. Which one of the McLarens will blink first? It's going to be Godwaza. Godwaza comes in, so that means Jedi's going to have to go around for another lap. Is Haha the next one in? No, he's not. He's carrying on for another lap. It's interesting. Nils carries on. He's on the medium tyres. As is Random Serious, still on the mediums. Godwaza is out. He puts himself in the pack with Haha and Nils. Interesting. As Love Session and Bounty now start to fight each other. Oh, and that's Bounty having to take avoiding action and doing a good job of it. And now, can he find a way past Love Sesh? You'd imagine you should be able to, but then again, a lot of things have surprised me so far. Heading down the back straight, there goes the DRS. Whoa, that was almost 2 or 3 moves there. That could have been very dangerous, but now Bounty should have the place. And down the outside, yep, he's got him. He's got him, and I think he's going to make the move stick now. So now, fresher tyres, he should be able to pull away. As Willands makes his way past Danny. Danny's on 12 lap old softs. He's made these soft tyres go a long way. Jedi's in. Jedi's in, and so's Haha. Motti Perez is also in. Danny's pulling into the pit lane now. TV and Smalley has now also stopped as well. So now Jota Jose has a 6-second lead over Godwazza. Nils is up to 3rd. Something's happened to Jedi. He's had an incident. He's lost a couple of places. He's been passed by Random Serious and Nils as well. Nils is up to 3rd, but Nils is on 13 lap old mediums. B-Watt picks up yet another penalty. That's now, he's up to 12 seconds. He's going to be having a Stinson level of penalties after the last race. There goes Nils, he's hanging on to the back of Godwazza. Random Serious in 4th, he's yet to stop, of course. Jedi in 5th, as this is his first lap on his tyres. B-Watt collecting penalties like the trophies. Bounty's not a million miles away from. That's through turn 1. And off we'll go again. There's Love Sesh. Willands in 9th, still has Robot in very close attendance. There's Haha's now trying to get close to Willands, but not close enough. There's Love Session 8th. There's Super Bounty. He's now Bounty in 6th. He's got Jedi ahead of him. Random Series 4th. The guys in 3rd and 4th are actually doing not a half bad job here. They're actually doing a very decent job. As they carry on, Random Series is actually the first of the medium tyre runners to pit. He's going to go on to the softs. Where does he come out in relation to the others? There goes Bounty. Here comes Larsesh. And he is going to come out ahead of Willans. And Willans is now trying to make himself work for it. Haha's had an unfortunate incident, but he's off and running again. Random Series has had to give way to Willans, but much fresher tyres. He's through. The fresher, softer compound should see him fly here. The only other guy yet to pit is Nils. He's sitting 3rd place at the minute. There he goes. He's done a very, very good job here, Nils. He's kept his powder dry. He's not going to go for another lap. He's actually going to head straight for the pits. Picks up a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Never mind. He is just about the last to have to stop. You see, his Larsesh stopped. Larsesh hasn't. He's carried on. He's made these tyres go a long way. This is their 18th lap now coming up. Is now Larsesh has got Willans behind him. A virtual safety car. Alright, so there's a virtual safety car now happening. Larsesh gains a drive-through penalty, which will now negate his advantage of running the medium tyres. There we go, off and running again. So now people are just about starting to pit. As Willans now dives down the inside of Larsesh. Larsesh will make right. How right as we look at it? There he goes. So this is, I think it's going to be the drive-through first. Or is it? Nope, it's not going to be the drive-through first. There we go, there's onto the soft. He's actually had a front wing change as well. B-Watt also makes makes his way in as well, with his endless array of penalties following him. He has 12 seconds worth of penalties, dear Lord. Smalley's after session. He's unfortunately DNF'd. That's unfortunate. So now Dr. Josu has a gap over Jedi Nils. Nils has made his way to third. Godwazza has changed onto the softs. He's pulled the pin. Nils sets the fastest lap of the race so far. This might be a very, very clever strategy here. Oh, hello. Hello, there's a random serious and bounty have come together, and now turn one has turned into a car park. As bounty now heads back out with a bit of a damaged front wing. Oh dear, that's unfortunate. Bounty was having such a good race till then. Oh dear me. Bounty has major front wing damage. It's like a shopping trolley now. It's an expensive Ferrari shopping trolley. Trying to turn it. It's just frankly impossible now. And a few random series rejoins him back into the equation as well. So Nils is now up to third. And on merit, he's made the alternative strategy work for him. Good, fair play. Fair play to him. Can he possibly close up on Jedi before the end of this race and nick second spot? Be a good effort if he can. He's got 11 seconds worth of penalties, mind you. So he's going to have to gun it a little bit. He's going to have to gun it a little bit to gain some time on Godwazza. Let's see, Monty Perez is not a million miles away from Robot, and Robot is making the move around the outside. Robot into 6th place. Random Serious and Bounty are both in, getting their respective damages seen to. There we go. They're out in 12th and 13th. Danny's still there, still circulating. So now Dr. Josie's got 15 seconds over Jedi. Nils up to third now. Godwazza in 4th. Willan's in 5th. Monty Perez and Robot having a bit of a chat, let's say. Now Monty Perez has a bit of advantage. He does run wide though, which will allow Robot to close back up a little bit and into the final corner. Robot will gain some DRS advantage, but not nearly enough. As you can see, that gap, Nils to Jedi, is just shrinking. It's just shrinking. It's down to about 5 seconds. Danny's now got 18 seconds worth of penalties. Go Danny. B-Walk in some more penalties as well, just for good measure. It's now up to 15. Now Robot trying to find his way past. That was a late defensive move there from Monty Perez. That you cannot defend like that. I mean, he made his move very, very late, and possibly in the braking zone as well. Robot, actually, in fairness, did a very good job, and now Monty Perez is round. And now we have had an incident. That started 2 or 3 corners before. And that finished with an incident right there. Yes, Robot probably shouldn't have put him round, but at the same time, Monty Perez caused his own downfall there a little bit. That's just me personally, but there you go. I speak as a find, as now Bounty has reached the back of B-Watt. Already heading through the final turn. He's going to have some DRS advantage. Should be able to get his way past here pretty sharpish, he does. Heading down to turn 1. Danny's now up to 21 seconds worth of penalties. Probably there's no point in B-Watt fighting. Bounty has a much quicker car underneath him. So should keep our advantage. Clear as now Weird TV's on the back of Robot. Robot trying to break the slipstream. Yellow flag, sector 2. That's a hairpin. Random Serious is off again. He's busy trying to find a sound castle to build, quite clearly. And off for a go again. As Weird TV now works his way past Robot. Robot 1 ran very, very wide coming out turn 20, I think it is. So now that's Weird TV up to 7th spot. Good job considering he was last a little while ago. He's done very, very well to come back there. Good effort. As now Nils has got to the back of Jedi. And you can just tell he's hunting in. Tyre life age, you've got 9 lap mediums versus 5 lap softs. This should be over pretty quickly. But as you can see there, Jedi hasn't picked up any penalties. Nils has. So, albeit this is going to be a very, very easy pass. God, Wazza's just picked up a penalty. So now he's over what he needs to be in terms of being ahead of Nils. So now Nils is third outright, even with penalties, as Nils is all over the back here of Jedi. This is now the fight for second place. On the track at least. Nils is having a look round the outside. Cannot quite get past. Nils is all over him, look. He's going to have a look round the outside. This is going to be a brave move. Oh, he sold him a great dummy there. That's brilliant there from Nils. Excellent move. He kept setting him up and setting him up, and eventually he sent it, and he's made the move stick. Excellent there from Nils. Well done. Very well done. He's He's second on the road now, so that's a good effort there from Nils. Very, very well done. And he needs to just focus on ahead now. Pull away from Jedi and make sure he can keep 5 seconds of Godwazza so he can stay on the podium at least. I'm just trying to look for gaps. Weird TV is on the back of Monty Perez. So I'm going to go to that battle for the interim. There we go. So now Weird TV's on the back of Monty Perez has eventually found a wheel. What do you mean, Smalley? Explain. And now, Monty Perez almost went into the back of Weird TV. Dear Lord. Oh. Oh, you hit something. Right, okay, that makes sense now. Oh, everyone's now got penalties. Everyone's now got penalties. Jedi now has penalties, and so does Robot. So now there's not one person this field has not got some sort of track limit penalty. It's like a practice session. But now Weird TV's in 6th. Willans is 5th, and it's a very solid 5th for him. The good effort. Bounty's made his way into the points as well. Oh. Godwazza now picks up penalties. Now picks up some more penalties for good measure. As we're on to the penultimate lap, Jota Josu has controlled this race from the start. A good effort for him. Nils has done excellently to be up into 2nd place. Really has. At least he's going to finish 2nd place on track. He will lose 2nd place to Jedi through penalties, but should, by my maths, keep 3rd. He is Smalley. He made the alternative strategy work. He started on mediums, switched over to the softs, and he's been flying ever since. So therefore he deserves his good result for me. Jedi is up in 3rd spot. He's got worn softs. Godwazza, I was expecting to have closed to the back of Jedi a bit quicker, and he hasn't. He just hasn't, which is unfortunate. Willans has had a solid race in 5th. He's had some good battles today. Weird TV in 6th. He's done well to battle from. He was stone dead last at one point. So 6th place he's done a good job to be up there. Monty Perez in 7th. Still on track. Robot in 8th. Lavsesh is not a million miles away from Robot. And then there's Bounty in 10th, who I believe is sitting on the fastest lap as we stand at the minute. 11th Random Series has had a very, very poor day in 12th. He's had too many incidents, unfortunately. B-Watt and Danny sitting on 24 seconds worth of penalties. So there comes Jota Josu heading through off the back straight for the final time. Like I said, he has just controlled this race. He's done a very, very good job. He's been very consistent, and he's made the least mistakes out of everybody. Hasn't had to rely on anything. He's just been the better driver on the day ultimately. is heading through the final corner now, and it's going to be a victory for Giotto Giosu. Good effort, sir. Well done. Nils is going to come across the line in second spot, on the road at least. Well done, Nils. Jedi and God was very, very close together. Jedi got second, so Nils does get third. He was only 1.5 seconds away from getting second, which was unfortunate. So, well done to him anyways for the podium. Willan's in fifth, as we at TV not a million miles away from him. But he's had a very, very solid race today. He was very clever what he did in qualifying. And he's going to finish in fifth for his efforts. Well done to him. Well done to Willans. And there's We Are TV crossing line sixth. Well done to him. Monty Perez is going to come across the line seventh on the road. Well done to him. Bounty comes across the line. He's going to finish outside the points. Lavsa, Shaha and Robot get the final points finishes. Random Series gets 12th. B-Watt runs a little bit wide yet again and finishes 13th with 18 seconds worth of penalties. Well, that was actually a very, very eventful race. I do believe the driver of the day for me has to be Nils. Made the alternative strategy work and finished on the podium. So therefore I doff the cap to you, Mr. Nils, sir. Well done. As Giotto Giosu claims yet another victory in D2 this season. And breathe, that's the last of the D2. This is the last of the F1 action for this weekend. That was a very, very eventful race. So there we have it. Giotto Giosu, Jedi, Nils, Godwazza, Willans, Weird TV, Monty Perez, Lavsesh, Haha, Robot, Bounty, Random Serious, B-Watt, Danny, and then Smalley, Kitten Mittens and Proctor did not finish, unfortunately. Whew. So there we have it. That's another race over for this weekend for F1. I'll be back with Division 2 GTS tomorrow from the reign of the Red Bull Ring. And then there'll be the D1 race to come at about 7 o'clock UTC. I'll be back at 5 o'clock UTC with Division 2. So in the meantime, thanks very much for watching and goodbye.